And we have returned. You're listening to CSC Talk Radio. This is Beth Ann. We're visiting with Melody Cedarstrom of Discount Gold and Silver Trading. You can visit her website and see what she has there at dgscoins.com. That's dgscoins.com. Or go to my website and click on the icon and go straight there. Give her a call at 1-800-375-4188. That's 1-800-375-4188. We have some phone calls. Before we go there, I wanted to mention something about MyPillow. I was thinking about all my kids are coming home. This is my year to have everybody home for Thanksgiving. And I know whenever I start getting the bedrooms ready and the beds ready, I think, oh my gosh, this pillow is disgusting. It's so old and nasty and flat. So this is a good time for everybody to get another MyPillow and boost up how you look there. You know, let the kids be comfortable. You don't want them grouchy when they come to the table on Thanksgiving Day. We're going to go to the phones. We have Neil from Illinois. Neil, how are you today?
Hey, Beth Ann and Melody. How are you doing
Neil.
today?
Just great, thank you.
Well, it's not a good day for, as you know, for Illinois.
No, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I just was wondering, have anybody heard about the status of the Amero? They talked about it a long time ago. It's the UN-backed currency to replace the dollar. And I'm pretty sure they're working on it.
Well, I'm sure they're working on something. I'm just, not. I mean, there was always so many different reports that they were doing this and they were doing that. And I'm always to the mindset, well, I know they're going to do it. I'm just not sure which one is accurate or not. So, I mean, I personally, I do believe they will have a basket of currencies for trade. Because, I think the future is all about trade.
Yes.
And, these countries are positioning themselves the best they can, as we are. That's what the tariffs and everything is all about. So that's a good thing. And but I do believe in order so these countries continue to, or they stop manipulating their currencies. I mean, all countries are guilty of it. I think they will use gold as a stabilizer in the basket of currencies, and it doesn't have to be 100%. It can be 10% or, some sort of percentage. How they do it domestically, there could be different tiers on how they do it, and who is. I guess it depends on how globalized we are. I know the Alibaba, the Jack Ma, he wants to open up China's markets. So that the U.S. people, like, anybody who sells online will have access to sell in China and vice versa. So that's their goal. And in a situation like that, you're going to have some way in order to, exchange currencies without costing a small fortune.
The day that Kennedy was assassinated, the next stop was to go to try and get the United States back on the gold standard. It was on his agenda, they said. I heard that a long time ago, that was his next stop if he hadn't been assassinated. So there is something that they are doing, the Dems, to try and keep us from, they want fiat. They don't want the gold standard. They want fiat money so they continue their wild schemes.
Control it. Yeah, control.
Well, it just isn't the Dems. It is the elitists around the world.
Exactly.
And, so, I mean, they focused on those. But it's both sides. It's everyone. Governments want fiat currency, allows them to grow. They become more powerful and wealthier.
Well, our governor that just got elected, he's for universal guaranteed income.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Yep, wow. You're absolutely correct. But you got to remember, at least the Republicans still hold the Senate.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So it is. It's not going to be that easy. So what they do in the next 2 years, I don't think is the issue. I think the issue is it's all leading up to 2020. And if the Republicans can't hold or get back the House and can't hold the Senate, then there's going to be big issues. If it all turns, to the Democrats for where they have power like we did for the first 2 years. So.
All right, Neil. Anything else?
Well, all I can say to the people of Illinois is forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do.
They do.
I think you're right. Thank you, Neil.
Thanks, Neil. Great
that's,
call.
Illinois doesn't have a monopoly on that. We're going to go real quickly to Roger in New Mexico. We're about out of time, Roger. What's on your mind today?
Okay, I'll make it real quick. I agree with Neil, but 1960 was a turning point. That's when I realized that the deep state's running the country, especially when they lied about the JFK coup. Anyway, I was only in my early 20s, and I knew we were messed up. Anyway, let me cut to chase the silver. I'm looking at stockcharts.com right now, and the price of silver. I see a huge upside-down head and shoulders developing. And head and shoulders is what you look for because you want to buy on the shoulders that are high and sell on the shoulders that are low. I'm vice versa. I'm sorry, buy low and sell. Excuse me. But right now, silver wants to go two places. It wants to be at $14.50, and it also wants to be at $16.50. Well, there's a huge head or upside down head at $14.50. Now is the time to buy silver right now because it's going to bounce back to 15 in about about 2 months, maybe the end of the year. It'll go back to the shoulder that's at $16.50. So you want to get in on it, people? Now's the time to do it. Don't hold back. I got one other thing for you guys, and you probably ought to do this, Melanie. You ought to sell at Harbor Freight. They got safes on sale for $100, about a 2-foot cube safe, perfect for stashing your silver in there and lock it up. And why do I say that? I lost $5,000 face value of silver about 10 years ago.
Okay.
How'd that happen? A friend of my son's took it.
Okay. We're going to let you go on that. I think you've told that story before, and we're just about out of time. I want to turn it over to Melody to finish us off. We got about 45 seconds, Melody.
It really is important to secure your metals, and people call me all the time. They tell me that things were stolen, and it doesn't come from the burglar that breaks in at the in the middle of the night and finds your gold and silver. It's usually someone that you know. And so the whole thing is you be very quiet about it. I've had stories from, grandkids to sons to daughters to wives going, and husbands and wives going through different, you name it. It's usually, someone that you know. So you be very private about your metals. Get it locked up and be safe.
Absolutely. Melody, thank you so much. And the package, again, is $499. It's 20 1-ounce silver eagles and 1/10 ounce American gold eagle. $499. Give her a call at 1-800-375-4188. That's 1-800-375-4188. Make it your pledge to help yourself become more secure, as well as your children or close friends or grandchildren. And get this package or a couple of them and use them for Christmas gifts or hand them out at Thanksgiving. 1-800-375-4188. Melody, thank you so much for being a part of us. There is a morning after. Life doesn't stop when we have elections. It keeps on going. We just need to stay focused and bring America home.